I recently got this new backup camera system for my camper. This is the Yakry wireless backup camera and monitor kit. It's a 7-inch monitor and a wireless and a magnetic mounted camera. So we'll take a look at that, see what that looks like inside here. This is model Y01. We got a product manual, installation instructions. This must be the monitor. There's the monitor, the 7-inch monitor. Let's see what else we got in here. That's just the monitor cable coming out of there. So we have the monitor. We have the USB power cable output for the monitor. Other cables in there. Looks like there's an antenna that goes on the camera. There's a cigarette lighter plug to power the monitor. Actually, I think this one is for charging the camera itself. The camera is wireless and rechargeable. And here's a mounting bracket. See if we can get this open real quick. Must be a mounting bracket, suction cup, or a screw type mounting bracket for the monitor. And then we have the camera itself, which is quite heavy. It's magnetic on the back, so you can attach it to the bumper or anything magnetic on the back of the camper, or you can move it around onto any trailer. Actually, you could take this off your camper, use it on another trailer if you have one. It's got a solar panel on top for charging. Here's a little input for where the antenna hooks up. Little charging port to charge the battery with AC. The camera is adjustable with the tilt. And this is actually pretty heavy. Like I said, I think the magnet is the majority of the weight, and it's supposed to be pretty strong. We'll find out when I install it and try it out. But these are just the other cables. Here is the antenna for the camera itself. This must be a USB charging cable for the camera. Power cord from the cigarette lighter to the monitor. So we'll give it a try. We'll get it all set up and see how it works. So I found these two leftover brackets from a wall mount for the TV, and I wasn't using them, so I figured I'd end up cutting off a couple pieces to use as a mount for the magnetic camera. So there's those two brackets that I mounted up there. I used these number 12 by 2 inch stainless screws, stainless washers, to use that to mount them. And then the camera should go up there kind of like that. Pretty solid. I like it. So it was kind of hard to see this little on-off button on when I had it up on the camper, so I took it off just so I could show you inside here. There's a little on-off button alongside the charging port there, and then the little blue light comes on, so you can close this down to waterproof it, protect it. So now we'll go put it back up on the mount and see how it looks on the monitor. We just got to our first stop on our trip, and the first time using this Yakry backup camera. So there's the view of it. It worked out pretty well. There was a couple times when it lost signal, and you could tell there was a definite lag in the transmission from, you know, of the signal. But it worked out pretty well. And then it seemed like, especially passing cars going the other way, or, you know, oncoming traffic, when the cars would pass, like if there were several of them, then the lag would reduce after each one, and you would get a more real-time view. But other than that, there were times where the lag was, like the car going the other way was probably 50 to 75 yards past us already before we saw it. But other than that, it seemed to work pretty well.